This week on the New Leadership Normal, bullies in the workplace, a creative solution example. There are many forms of bullying in the workplace. After all, it's a competitive place. We're not going to deal with this issue completely here, but I want to get your wheels turning on options for dealing with these difficult situations. Most everything we talk about within the New Leadership Normal framework is designed to create a winning culture where bullying's not an issue. We have a responsibility as leaders to ensure the environment doesn't allow or support bullies. Our workplace, though, is a reflection of society, and before everyone understands the rules and norms of your culture, it can happen. I found a great example of how to deal with bullies in a TV show I'd like to share with you. This example comes from the TV show Bloods. Bloods is a cop show about the NYPD. In a recent episode, one of the main characters was challenged by another officer who stole his collar and took credit for an arrest. This wasn't the first time the cop had done this to our main character. A conflict was immediately created. In this testosterone-heightened environment, you can anticipate a big clash with some juicy payback. Drama for TV, but a lot like real life. I suggest you stop here and watch the episode. It's available on CBS.com. And in the accompanying blog post, see the video notes on YouTube. We've provided the link. Spoiler alert, if you want to watch the Bloods episode, stop here. If not, I'll briefly describe the story. Jamie, our main character, went to the police academy with a detective that shows up at his crime scene. It's obvious that there's tension. It turns out that the detective has stolen Jamie's work in the past in order to get ahead. In fact, he made detective before Jamie. The detective offers to take in Jamie's perp while Jamie gets stitched up at the hospital. The detective promises not to steal the arrest. The detective does, of course, take credit for the arrest. Jamie confronts the detective, and all of the other detectives in the squad laugh at Jamie's naivete. A very similar scene that occurs on playgrounds every day. Jamie begins to plot his revenge. He arranges to arrest one of the bully detective's suspects while the detective is away for the weekend. The twist? Jamie shows up in the detective squad with the detective suspect, and while we anticipate he's going to gloat, and as viewers we're rooting for the good guy, Jamie takes it up a notch. Rather than take advantage of the arrest, he gives the detective the suspect and lets him take credit. He proves that he can play the game, but that he also will take the high road. He also shows all the other detectives the right way to do things. Okay, good story, but real life is a bit more complicated, right? The art of leadership requires a leader to determine when to act and when to let things play out. While bullies are never a good thing in any culture, a bully turned around can be a huge benefit. This is where leadership comes in. We're dealing with people, so you win some and you lose some. The key, though, is to be aware and strategic about how you orchestrate the handling of these situations. Here are a few things to think about as a leader when bullying may be taking place. Are you aware of it? Are you actively managing the situation? Are you protecting the safety of your team members? Are you getting professional advice? Are you contributing to the atmosphere that makes this okay? Are you hiring the right people? You are responsible. That's it for this week. Look in the description below if you're on YouTube for the link to the blog post that has more details. What do you think? I'd love to hear your experiences with bullies. Please share in the comments. Thanks for joining me. If you missed us last week, click the video to your right for Stop Waiting to Be a Leader. Will I see you Saturday morning? Each Saturday, our special email conversation focuses on you as a leader with a message that you won't see anywhere else. Click the link on the top right of your screen or visit jimcanterucci.com. Please join us for more next week on the New Leadership Normal.